Well, this is John Black, Super Chemist. I already did this first. I already did this, but I forgot to hit record, so we're going to do it again. We're talking about how to fix Social Security, and I want you to go, realize my last video was called The Scientific Method of How to Fix Government Problems. So we're going to use, and I told you it's patent pending. It's my own whatever, all right? My own theory or whatever, my method, and it's a scientific method of how to fix government. First step, there's only 4 steps. Step 1, identify the problem. The problem is that in Social Security it's going to run out in 10 years, and everyone on Social Security is going to be 25% cut. Whatever they got, today, 10 years from now, we're all going to be cut 25%. That's the problem. And we're running out of stuff. Used to take 1 worker per 1 old person. You know what I mean? You have you need 1 young guy working, paying into the system to take care of that 1 old person, okay? And we were having too much stuff. We were paying too much in and not enough out to the old people that we were collecting a big pot of money. The government was collecting a big pot of money. And so they started to invest it, right? Right, over time. They were like, hey, man, we might as well just invest this. Then the pot started, because now they're making even more money, right? So their pot's getting even bigger, right? And then comes up today, it takes more than 3 workers to support 1 old person. And I'm making up these numbers. I don't know what the exact ratio is of how many young people compared to old people you got, what it is. I'm just saying it's doubled, tripled, 5 times as much. It's unsustainable, whatever it is. Okay, I can't remember the exact numbers. But yeah, so now it takes, say, 3 workers per each old person, when it used to only take 1, right? And in 10 years, they're going to have to cut it down 25%. We're going to have to drop what everyone gets. So what happened? Well, let's go to step 2. That's the problem, right? What's step 2 on our scientific method? How did the elites screw us? How did the elites, or the deep state, the government, whatever you want to call them, the rich people, the corporations, what did they do to stab everyone in the country into the back except for them? What did they do? What did they do? That's it. Every government problem, this is the scientific way to figure out how to fix it, okay? You go straight to, how did they screw us? Okay? Don't look at anything else, just how did the rich people screw us? So anyway, Social Security used to be for poor and for the needy. You know what I mean? If you didn't have kids and you didn't have money, you were on the streets, right? But this is just a way to destroy the family unit, right? Because they want the government to be able to take everything. They don't want you to think, and like, well, I'll get into that later. But anyways, it's to destroy the family unit. It used to be for you needy people. Then it went for even more people. You know what I mean? Even if your kids could take care of you, or you did have enough money, like in the bank or whatever, and resources to take care of you, you could still get the old people money. Then, okay, that wasn't good enough. They expanded it to everyone, literally everyone, meaning 100%. If you are Bill Gates, a billionaire, you have 20 mansions, all of them $50 million each. You got 10 cars, all $500,000 each, and you have stocks and bonds, and these stocks and bonds are making you like $10 million a year, $100 million a year. Yeah, you still get Social Security. You deserve it, okay, according to the new whatever. Well, that's how they screwed us right there. Yeah, these billionaires like Bill Gates, Trump, they're gonna get like $10,000 a month for Social Security. Okay, Trump probably didn't he probably isn't on it. You know what I mean? He's a workaholic. He'd probably never be on it. But if he wanted to, he could get on old people money and get like, you know, $10,000 a month. That's 120 grand a year. This is welfare. Okay? See, capitalist welfare is a safety net for poor people, for old people, for whatever. You know what I mean? And Social Security is a welfare system. If you want to keep it capitalist, then you just keep it for the poor and for the people that, you know, ain't got any other choice. They're going to be on the street if you don't help them. Yeah, those people. Them are the ones. They get the money. No one else. No one. Okay? And they should only get like, you know, these rich people should get kicked off. If half the people on Social Security do not deserve to be on Social Security in any way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form. They have money in the bank, galore, mansion, you know, it's just ridiculous. And the amount they get, you should get $1,200 a month, man. These old people, old folks' homes, they only ask for a third of your money. So you get $1,200, you give them $400, another $400 for your car and your food and your, you know, maybe soap for your body and your dishes and, you know, that kind of toilet paper, that kind of thing. And then you still have another $400 left over. For what? Just for fun, for whatever. $100 a week. And you're getting it for free. It's welfare thing. Remember, it's welfare. That's what you get for $1,200 a month. You get $100 you get all your bills paid and $100 a month or $100 a week for, you know, whatever. But anyways, I'm getting off the subject here. So yeah, all of them should only be getting $1,200 a month, only if they need it, not if you just want. You know, if you can afford not to. This thing that people think that they should make as much on Social Security as they used to make, like, you know, that it should. No, like when you get poor people welfare, can you imagine this? Right? I go up and I go try to get poor people welfare, right? And I was working at McDonald's, so they give me $500 a month or $1,000 a month or whatever they give you, right? And then I see the next guy behind me. Now, he made $100,000 last year, right? So he should have money in the bank, really, you know what I mean? But he made $100,000 last year, and then he comes into the poor people thingy because he lost his job, right? And they give him $10,000 a month compared to my $500 or $1,000 a month. Everyone would be uproared. They'd be like, why are you giving this person? He's getting poor people welfare. Yeah, he shouldn't. Everyone should get the same because it's welfare. That's what welfare is. That's, you know, the definition is welfare. Everyone should get the same, man. Same with Social Security. Why are these people getting more than the other people? It's literally welfare. And no one is, this is, only in communism does everybody deserve it. Okay? We don't want communism. We want capitalism. Capitalism, social programs are safety nets. They're for when you need it, not when you want it. You know what I mean? If you're 65 and you have a house and it's paid off and you have $10,000 in the bank, you should have to spend that $10,000, all of it, every penny of it, okay, or at least down to $500,000 or something. You should have zero assets if you're getting welfare, meaning Social Security. You should have zero assets. If you have any assets, those assets should be taken away from you, right, to take care of you. How do you have a $200,000 house and yet you're getting welfare through Social Security? You're getting $2,000 a month. Maybe your house should be, sold. Like, I used to have these, I used to cut grass, right? I have these people that sicken me, man. These old people sometimes, man. They're making $2-3 grand a month on old people money, right? They got 2 acres of land or 1.5 acres of land that I have to cut, right? They don't have any kids anymore living with them, but yet they still have the same house, 4 bedrooms in it. 3 of them they don't even use, or 2 of them they don't even use. They don't use their. They can't even go. These people can't even go out and into their yard that's 2 acres big. They can't because they're so old. They can't walk through it. But yet they think that they deserve to keep it even after they stopped working and don't contribute shit to nothing. They're like, I deserve this stuff. I worked all my life. Yeah, you worked all your life. That's why you had it when you were working, bitch. Like save up or whatever for old, your whatever. If you didn't save up, that's fine. You get the SSI, the SS whatever, the Social Security. But if you got $50,000 in the bank, you need to spend that 50 grand first before you start getting on old people money. That's crazy that someone can have money and yet get on welfare. That's the whole point of welfare, is that you don't have any money. You don't have anything. What? Like I said, no one is entitled to this money, this social, like they paid into it. Well, you pay into poor people welfare money too, but not everyone gets on it, right? You don't just, at a certain time in your life, you don't say, hey, I've paid into poor people money. I deserve some of that poor people money. No, you don't. No. That ain't the way it works. It doesn't work with anything except Social Security for some reason. For some reason, Social Security works that way. Same way with the amount that is given to each person. No other social program says, oh, rich people deserve a lot more. They've been billionaires all their lives, so when they're retired, they should still be billionaires and working on a poor person's dime because, paying the tax, it doesn't make any sense. I totally lost my train of thought. Forget the heck I see what we're talking about. About the Social Security. Yeah, it needs to be limited, and no one can talk about it. Even Trump. He can't talk about it because they know to do this propaganda thing saying they're going to take everyone's old people money. No, what they need to do is take the rich old people's money. Yeah. And these rich bastards know who they are. They're getting thousands every month to live in basically houses that they are way too big for them. They don't deserve. You shouldn't be in no 4-bedroom house when you just have you and your wife. And you have a 4-bedroom house you're living in with a basement, 2 acres of land, and you're getting welfare from the taxpayer. Why? Oh, I deserve it. I paid into it. Yeah. You pay into a lot of things that are safety nets that you don't get, There's people that have their arms chopped off. They get money somehow through social programs. That doesn't mean you deserve it. You can't just go say, well, I paid into it. I've been paying taxes. My taxes went for people who got their arms chopped off. I didn't get mine chopped off, but I deserve that money anyway. Do you say that? No, but somehow Social Security is different. You don't say it with poor people money. You don't say it for disability money. You don't say it for any kind of social program money except Social Security. Somehow we're all entitled to this welfare because they want us to be communist. And what's funny is, people that want communism usually say the government, well actually black people, they want communism, but they don't trust the government in any way, shape, or form, and they don't think the government should have any power. But the definition of communism is you have a big government that takes over everything and makes sure that everything's fair. So you're if you're black and you think that way, or if you're white even, but I know it's really prominent with black people, because I know a lot of black people. Yeah, it makes no sense. You're double speaking. Once you catch yourself double speaking, you should know. Hey, I was brainwashed. Let me think about this more intent. You know what I mean? If I double speak.